Yo yo, what's up folks? It's getting spun up here. I'm gonna let Time Scar play. And we'll start proper. That sound effect always sounds like sounds like the device disconnect sound. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. We just got Surge back in our party. Yesterday we finished getting the Master Mune. It's the ultimate weapon for Surge. Now we're gonna get rid of Riddle. Place her with Glenn and go get Glenn's second weapon. Keep them with the yellow plate. Have everybody so that they absorb the element they're weak against. Is stamina belt? No one has it right now. May as well have someone take it. I mean, it's either that or the Pendragon Sigil. I guess the sight scope would be kind of good. 97% hit is pretty good. Okay. Keep Fargo with Revive. He has a lot of hit points and he's got the moon glasses equipped, so he should be more likely to stay alive. I'm not sure which world we're supposed to go to get the other Ironlands restored for Glenn, so we'll just check both of them. Might be this one. We'll see. So I'm pretty sure this is the only universe where it's still sitting there. Because here he's just gonna be a little angsty about it. So it must be the other world. Get another cool cutscene as Surge falls through the sand here. We're willing to do it again now. Oops. Turns out you can use the L and R buttons as confirm and cancel. Well, the opposite of what you'd like them to say. They've already kind of lost track of which world this Glen is from. Get that sword done. Dual Einlandsers. So like Garai. So now he has two, which are really good. Like, yeah. Significantly so. Yeah, comparable to Surge. So for that reason, we're likely never going to be removing Glenn from our party. He does some cool dual techs with Surge, which is cool. We want to go in the home world to the Sea of Eden. You know, like, most of the home world is explored as Lynx, most of another world is explored as Surge. Yeah, that's a ticket. So we already did the Fort Dragonia stuff, that's how we've got... Oh wait, no, it's... I guess we'll find out here in a sec, won't we? Yeah. Oh well. My solution made sense. So, El Paso Beach, and then roll back over there. There we go. The game's actually pretty cool. I think this is like Chronopolis that we're headed to now. I thought that was it. Hold on. Hey, what's up? I think this is where we want to be. Divine Dragon Falls. Oh yeah. So basically materia. Natural energy of the planet to make magic. Got it. Do I need Stina? Okay, I don't think so. Cannot do it yet. Ugh, okay. Go get Stina. God damn it, game. gonna sub Surge for Stina. And try that again. Alright, here we go. Hey, Aero Hydra, how's it going? Let me create the Chrono Cross. Like how it was letting me do it before, but I didn't have Stina in my party, so. Sick. One sec, I'm trying to figure out where to go. I don't have a Cappy in chat helping me out. Alright. I think we might need to go back to Guldove one more time. That's what we're about to find out. Now, before I go though, maybe it's going to require me to put the Tear of Hate in there first, which would be really stupid, but hey. Sorry guys, I'm super stuck, so I'm trying to figure out the next step here. All the walkthroughs are pointing me to go here, but Steen is telling me something about a 7th dragon. Hey Sanguine, how's it going, man? Excuse my quietness, I'm kind of stuck in Chrono Cross right now. I'm trying to read through what the hell I'm supposed to do. I'm very, very, very close to the end of Disc 1. I think I know what I'm supposed to do now. I think that I'm not supposed to be able to go into the Sea of Eden here, and that I'm not supposed to be able to make the Chrono Cross yet. That happens at the very end of the game. I'm getting a little too excited. How you been, Sanguine? How was the farm? Was that a vacation for you? Cool. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I hear that. My nephew's the same. I have never bottle fed a calf, but I bet that it's adorable. So I think what we're doing here is we're getting the final character in the game, Turnip. And then once we get Turnip, we should be able to go into the Dead Sea ruins in this universe and do some crazy stuff now that we have Surge back. I think that was the whole problem, is that we could go there as Lynx, but it wouldn't let us in there because he was in Lynx's body. Now that we've got Surge's body back, it's going to be different, apparently. Really? I like cats. Alright, well, however this Turnip guy is supposed to work, I don't care. We're just moving along with the game. Fargo, yeah. Here we go. No. Right, so when we came here before, it yelled at us. I think we're about to get a disc change. I think this is disc 2. Yeah, check it out. So we do. It's not particularly exciting. This area is pretty cool. Have to admit. Just people getting impaled in general when it comes to Final Fantasy games. What's the disc 2 change in Final Fantasy 9? Is it Lindblum getting destroyed? I don't remember. Oh no, I think every disc change in Final Fantasy 9 is Beatrix, like, Clim hazards you. Stock breaks you, reduces you to 1 hit point, and then there's a disc change. That's what it was. So you're basically getting impaled by Beatrix. Oh, Mine for Fish! Get stoked, get hype, because we're gonna do 9 eventually. Maybe we'll have to do 9 after 7. It's such a good game. Really sweet soundtrack, cool art style. Alright, making progress again. Yeah, we did. Actually, I died against him twice. He was really hard. Alright, so they got a Tropos. What are the other 2 fates? There's the young girl, the middle-aged woman, and the old crone. I know one of them is a Tropos. What's up, robot face? Just one enemy. Dude, the Master Mune is pretty awesome. Alright, Glenn with his double swords. I think Miguel's the only fight we game overed on. We game pretty close on a couple other ones, but... Okay. Right? They've done that a couple times. The Miguel fight was like that too. It had pretty chill music. I'm excited for that Life Faraway Promise. It's my favorite song in this game. The back of that mask creates that illusion. You look at it head on, you can't tell whether you're looking at a concave or convex mask. Yeah, I like that song too. Prisoners of Fate. Dude, the Master Mune is my shit. This is close to our in-game party. Probably sub Fargo for Kid. They're more or less the same character though. I guess Fargo might actually just be Fargo because he does more damage with his sword than Kid does with her dagger. Kid's a little bit faster, but... Alright, I think it's Chronopolis time. Which I have vague memories of as a kid. Think back to Chrono Cross. I remember the Frozen Flame turning into Lynx and going to Chronopolis. That's about it. Military Research Center. And to be everlasting peace for the children of the world. 2400 AD. So this is in the future that Chrono saved in Chrono Trigger. No, Sanguine. I did as a kid. I have the opposite. Like, Kid Marstead is shaking his fist and face palming unhappily at modern me for not 100%ing it. But the fact that you have to play through it 3 times to get all of the characters means I'm not going to be doing that on stream. I've gotten quite a few of them though. Okay, man, I'll put it on the list. Do you know roughly how long it is? Like, are we talking like sub 30 hours? Flames of Eternity, that is. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. Damn, girl. Why you gotta hit so hard? Really gotta be more careful with, like, playing boss music if the enemy that I'm fighting is a boss. It's happened a couple times in this area now. So Chronopolis is like, okay, so Frog, Chrono, and Magus, and Robo and the team save the world in 2300 AD. But they stop Lavos from destroying the world, so now that the world's not destroyed, technology sticks around, and they build Chronopolis in 2400 AD. And they have fancy technology again. I think I've seen this one. I got this from the Sky Dragon, I think. Is that the canon ending? Did we go to 1999? We didn't fight him in 12,000 BC? No, there's a couple different ways you could do it. You could be a real asshole and go fight Lavos in 2300 AD, after the world's already been destroyed. So it would be a real dick move. That thing was totally a boss. It's gonna give me a star. Oh, really? I thought that actually mattered to the ending. I've only ever, like, done it the right way, so... Oh. Makes sense that those are enemies. Try to avoid them going forward. Gotcha. Luminaire, bro. Much better skill than feral cats. Forever Zero is kind of cool though, hit all enemies. Typically the only time I want to use elements, I need to hit all enemies. Yellow brooch. Not yet. Oh, it's still a chest. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, I get it. So I have to navigate and not fall in the deep water. Hey, cure all. That's good. We need more of those kinds of elements. I think I missed out on another revive materia, but that's okay. Yeah, that makes sense, mine for fish. This is kind of a cool puzzle. I might have to rip off this for D&D. Think of a way to make it cool, though, so it's not just the same as controlling a character, but like, hey, you have this little robot, you have to remote control it. I think you could do something cool with it. Okay. Actually, let me write that down. Got my D&D ideas list. Remote control robot puzzle. Got it. Cool. I think that Fate, the computer we're going to find here, has something to do with Mother Brain, Robo's side quest, and Chrono Trigger. I guess we'll find out for sure when we get there. Hey, another Forget-Me-Not pot. We stole one from Pepper, too. The design of those things is pretty cool. Let's do an X strike. The fact that X strike is red elementals kind of moves me in the direction of not using Kid and keeping Fargo. Then Fargo can do blue. The two of them together can do red. The only thing we would be bad at in general is black and yellow. Two elements I don't really care about. No? Oh, I see, there's a door for the second floor. I like this song. It's a callback to Chrono Trigger. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm working on it. Chillax. Ooh, cool. What's up, ghost thing? Well, at least they're explaining why the design of the world is different in Chrono Cross than it is in Chrono Trigger. Oh, and explaining why there are elements in this game and not in Chrono Trigger. There you go. Hey, One Eye. Thanks for sticking around so late last night, man. I appreciate it. Mine for fish, you too. Alright, so the OG version, Gaia's navel is still there. Then they added Marbule, where there's the black dragon goes here, and the blue dragon goes here, and the sky dragon, and the yellow dragon. The green dragon, this spot's always been there. That's interesting. Appreciate it, dude. A boy and a flashy looking chick. Could that be Dark Surge? Along with Kid, the one idiot party member who can't figure out that, like, Surge in his evil clothes with his skull cap is not a bad, or is a bad guy now. Everybody else just needed me to change bodies, and they're like, oh, okay, we'll join you again. Do I need a party member? Maybe Lucia? I don't know. It's another optional character I think you can get there, but... I think this is where we want to be, actually. Ah. Didn't mean to go to 4th floor, but that's okay. Take it. Whoa! Chillax, robot dude. Alright, let's see what the deal is. Luca indicated the possibility of time travel through the use of a time egg, which utilizes miniature black holes. Guys, you're trying too hard to explain. Don't do a midichlorian thing, just let it be magic. No, it's kind of a neat explanation, though. And the time egg was really just to get Chrono back, though. They didn't use it for anything else. Oh, time was already altered. Oh, okay. So, I think I get it. Like, the only time you really change history in Chrono Trigger is when you use the Chrono Trigger. Like, the other times, that's all predestined to happen in that order. And that has butterfly effects that like lead to you being able to defeat Lavos. That's why if you don't res Chrono, I think you get the Dark Wizard Chrono ending. We're talking about alternate dimensions now, and how that could relate to time travel. And sure enough they did, but it didn't exist. Right, Mine for Fish. Yeah, it's tough. It's I would say it's Back to the Future rules, She has the whole Marley McFly thing happen, right? Because like changes in time require time to propagate. They don't occur instantly. There's not like a deterministic timeline from the get-go that you just fulfill. Because like Marty McFly, when he goes back in time and sets things in motion to not exist, he slowly starts fading away. Similarly, when Marley goes back in time, she doesn't fade away instantly. It's when you talk to her. So I'd say it's Back to the Future rules. The only time travel rules that make sense are Bill and Ted. Actually, the time travel rules in Primer are pretty reasonable too, but the movie's very difficult to understand. I don't know if you guys saw in the D&D adventure. Let's see if I can pull it up here while I'm playing. Speaking of time paradoxes, the D&D adventure I've been running is technically a prequel to some other adventures we've already done in the campaign. So I've let our players know, hey, if you guys do anything that changes the timeline, it'll trigger a time paradox, and you'll hear this.
What have you done? You changed the future. You created a time paradox.
Toho 8, yeah, I've never played the Toho games. Is it like a fighting game? Okay, Central Lab Zone registration card. Don't have one of those yet, but I can try to get one. Sure. Store's locked, right? No, maybe not. Oh, okay. Yeah. Crazy difficult bullet hell space shooter. Like, Final Lucian, have you played Ikaruga? It's a Dreamcast and then later a GameCube, and I think now it's an Xbox game. I like how they have, one is like a dude in a t-shirt and shorts, and the other is a reptite that's naked. Hey Cappy Man, yeah, we finally made it. Oh, I like the Lavos. Hey, welcome back, Sanguine. You should check out Ikaruga, man. I think you can get it on PC. It's a bullet hell game. The concept is you have a ship polarity. You can either be black or white. When you're black, you absorb black enemy shots and you deal double damage to white enemies and vice versa. So it's like bullet hell and like switch ship polarities. Possible to train true information about lavas. Rhythm and melody. Cool, cool. DNA. Yeah, right? Double swords all the way. What does it mean? I don't know if that would actually be an efficient way to hold a sword, the one he holds like in front of his face. My understanding is that dual wielding in general, whether it's like ranged weapons like guns or swords, is generally not very helpful. You tend to end up using the other weapon as a shield anyway. Yeah, Cloud's final limit break. Model of brain evolution. Interesting stuff. Guy looks like Homer Simpson. Cloning. Souls stored within vegetables. Really? Huh, that does seem weird. Is it like exceedingly stronger? It's a cool idea. What makes humans special? Lavos makes humans special. Yeah, no kidding. There's a huge difference in this game. What's up, stumpy robot dwarf? The plan today is an hour of Chrono Cross, and then we're gonna try to beat Mega Man X2. I think we're on the Sigma stages. And then, since we'll probably beat that in less than 2 hours, we'll do Captain Toad, and then Final Fantasy Tactics for the last 2 hours. Right, Cappy? I didn't get Turnip, but I've gotten him before. Hey, Matt. Notably, tomorrow morning we're doing another rebroadcast of D&D with live Q&A from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Pacific, so before stream starts. And then once stream starts tomorrow, it's a Wii U free play day. So like Smash Brothers and Mario Kart with viewers for the most part. Maybe some like DuckTales remake. Alright. Eat it, stumpy dwarf robot. Hellbound, huh? We already checked the second floor, but... Doesn't that involve... when you fight... oh god, I'm trying to remember what it is. Like, you're fighting the Time Devourer, and you need to, like, use the Chrono Cross to play this song, right? You have to like play all 6 notes, and that's what triggers Life Faraway Promise to play. Do you have to go do any like optional quest bullshit to make it happen, or? I thought it was just like you already have these items, so just use them correctly in the final boss fight to get the good ending. Right. So you do the colors in a certain order. Field, 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 field. And I think you use the Chrono Cross in association with those, but you don't have to like go find something to do, you just have to do the battle the right way. I'll try looking it up before we do it. Can I get a hamburger in this trash can? Damn it. So where did that dude head back to is the question. Can't do that one yet. Check the other areas we've already been to. That ghost guy probably just moved to the one of them. Ow. Alright, Master Mune. They're white elemental, but whatever, Lumineer is still pretty good. Get it, Fargo. Put out your cigar in his eye. There, grab a soda. Back. Oh, this place looks different. Record of Fate is exposed. I like trying to make the save points relevant to the plot. It's kind of cool. So they're basically trying to keep everybody in the El Nido archipelago in El Nido, not go back to like Xenon. This area has a lot of direct but optional exposition, which I like. You can like go around and read a bunch of terminals that give you information about the game universe. My favorite thing to do in Mass Effect is like read every codex entry. Gunner get ya, you get it? Oh shit. That's not good. Nice. Great. Thanks, Glenn. Oh, it really sucks when Glenn is confused. There we go. Card key, there we go. Whose memoirs? Kid. Interesting. I think that's referencing the unreleased in the US Radical Dreamers game. That's why I mentioned McGill. I guess they originally intended to be Magus, but... Alright. Shit. I don't know if we can avoid these. Probably not. Yeah, that makes sense. I guess they didn't want Radical Dreamers to exist in another dimension, but they couldn't figure out a way to have Guile be Magus. Okay, let's... There we go. Oh, interesting. Mine for fish. I didn't know that that was included in the DS version. That's cool. How you mine for fish? I long for the days when VG Cats was frequently updated. Wait, was it ever frequently updated? Yep. Or at least I long for having Google Reader again. Maybe I'm just lazy and haven't found another RSS feed reader, but back in the day, I had all my cool webcomics in there, and if there was a new VG Cats, I knew about it. Project Kid. Oh shit. About to have a knowledge bomb dropped on us. Cool. Oh, I'm ready for it. Come on, bring it. The hell am I the Arbiter? Cutscene? Dark Surge? No. Got it. Ah. So Fate is a second generation of Mother Brain, which is an optional side quest for Robo, where you find out that his name is Prometheus. Balthazar and Luca. Yeah. Prometheus is Robo. So Robo's dying off screen. The hell? Cool concept. Keep it all white if we can. I don't know, using the elements. Damn, we don't want to waste that then next time. Let's try to provoke her to attack one more time before we attack with Fargo. Nice. That black plate though. Try to pilfer, see what we get. Or pillage. No, go back, Sanguine. Still having connection problems? Yeah, we got her weakened. I'm able to finish her before she does her countdown. Ouch. Maybe not. Not if Surge is gonna miss with a strong attack. can do it now, right? Next strike. That wasn't too bad. Could be better. There she goes. Oh no, we beat her before she could count down. Hooray! You know what it means when it says that I have 39 out of 40 stars? Does that mean that there's like an optional boss that would have given me a star that I haven't fought yet? That's it. It's Robo. Looks like it. Yeah, looks like before it was 38 out of 39. I didn't think there were any optional star bosses. I like the idea of killing fate. BT dubs, dragons. And they're really important. Hey, technically, Will. How's it going? Chrono Cross is just an unbroken sequence of BT dubs. Hey, cutscene. This is an important cutscene, I think. Can't have a JRPG with a crazy floating city and or tower. BT dubs, Terra Tower. Chronopolis. Chronopolis versus Chronopolis. Later, Finolution. Yo yo. It is a cool cutscene with the dragons. It's like a flying sin. Thanks, Glenn. I wouldn't say the world has infinite possibilities. Her spirit is possessed by the past. Chrono Cross? Yeah. Oh, one sec. Stream's still up for you guys? No. Let me double check Twitter. Okay, cool. Thank you. Past couple weeks I had issues every now and then, so it's good to just double check whenever I see that pop up. Where the hell do I go now? Because Chrono Cross hasn't really given me any direction on the next area to go. I'm down to just move to the Terra Tower. Can I just like go there? It's not like they were saying that I can't just go there. Do I call up a Biba flute? I'd also be okay with getting the Chrono Cross. I don't remember if that has to be a side quest or not. Thanks, Cappy. I'll go buy Zappa's hammer from Marbil. None of these, so we can buy a bunch of these consumables since we're not going to use our gold on anything else. Problem, dude. Must be the other universe. Try switching. Well, I'll try talking to everybody first, just in case it's actually here. Thanks, Cappy. I think we're about to get the Chrono Cross too, which is mentioned briefly in passing in like the last 30 minutes. The whole game is named after it, and you don't really have to do much work to obtain it. Yeah. BT dubs, Chrono Cross. I mean, I guess the Chrono Trigger is kind of a BT dubs thing, but it doesn't feel quite so sudden. And there's some build up around it. I think we gotta get Kid back. Oh, god damn it. Well, I'll go to Marbuel. Chrono Cross. Spoiled these modern games that like have a breadcrumb trail pointing you in the right direction all the time. Yeah, that's why the time egg makes sense. Like, oh, he's been working on it for all this time. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, it's the same thing. Gotta be honest about this game. It's cool. Sell me your hammer. Well, where's G? And I feel like they had the phrase like "Surge is the Chrono Trigger" just to make you go, Whoa! But they don't ever really define what the hell that means. Like, he's not an egg. When I first was playing this game and they said that, because they say that pretty early about Surge, it's like, oh man, is he like created in response to the use of the time egg or something? No? We're just gonna say that to make you go, whoa, dude. Hey Oris, how's it going? So much for the hammer. Alright, we're gonna go to another world. We're gonna finish getting the Chrono Cross. We're gonna go talk to Kid. We're gonna get a flashback cutscene with some cool music. And the most direct connection to Chrono Trigger. Other than the Lean Bell scene that we saw in the Dead Sea a while ago. Oh, are you serious, Cappy? Okay, I'll turn around. Oh, that 20-second Twitch delay though, right? You probably told me that right as I was just bailing. When's the last time you played Chrono Trigger, Oris? Yeah, imagine that's like a... You're like, hey, here's some advice. Oh, no, no, no! At least Marbule is pretty. This song is kind of fun. Alright. Why don't you sell me a hammer? You got a hammer? Sell me a hammer. Yeah, Toma. You can't just put umlauts on every vowel. It doesn't work that way. How much, Justin? How's it going? It's cool, dude. Give me your hammer. There we go. It's true, Cappy. No, no! What are you doing? No, stop! Where are you, Justin? I just got the disc 2 here. I can tell you how far you are now that I've just recently played it. Although I guarantee you guys I'm gonna forget almost everything about this game within weeks of beating it. Like, I really like Final Fantasy IX, and I enjoy every minute of Final Fantasy IX while I'm playing it, but as soon as I beat it I don't remember most of it. The Dragon Forest? You mean Gaia's Navel where you fight the green dragon? There's the little caveman girl. Oh, for the very first time? Maybe halfway through disc 1. It's on autopilot there. We're going to Divine Dragon Falls. There you go. Get the Chrono Cross. I was like, I keep like getting in a boat and going to Marbule, so let me just do that while I'm talking here. You don't level up in Chrono Cross. You get stars whenever you beat bosses. Then occasionally enemies will give you stat upgrades based on how many stars you have, but you cap out on those very quickly. So there's really no incentive to fight extra enemies. Oh sweet, Oris, have you played Chrono Trigger? If you haven't played Chrono Trigger, you should play that to start with for sure. Yeah, so I guess fate was keeping this from working before when we were trying it? I don't know. Cool. No, start with Chrono Trigger. Super Nintendo. Amazing game. This is like, what is it, like... It's decades. Mind for Fish, I'll defer to you as the Chrono Trigger, Chrono Cross chronology expert. I originally thought it was just an arbitrarily long time in the future in an entirely different area. Chrono Trigger blind playthrough, maybe 20 to 30 hours. It's not super long. I played through it on stream in a couple weeks, 2 hours a day, so I'd say that's about right, 30 hours or so. If it's completely blind and you don't know what you're doing. I think Chrono can equip that. Now, so with not much fanfare, we just unlocked the Chrono Cross, the titular eponymous Chrono Cross. There it is, it's all rainbow colored. Long lost element of 7th attribute. It's actually pretty good. You can use it in battle to get all of your powers back. Technically will get it because it's time travel, so you have to go through the aeons to beat it. You don't use them, Justin, you just have them. Like every time you beat a boss, it gives you a star, which means that your stat caps goes up a little bit. Yeah, I like long games. This game is much longer than Chrono Trigger. I mean, I probably put in 40 hours into Chrono Trigger the first time I played it. It has 11 different endings too, and you can go back and do it. It's one of the first games to do New Game Plus, where you can replay the game. But if you're looking for a classic, like if somebody asks me, hey, what classic SNES game should I play? I've never played a Super Nintendo game before. Like in my top 5, Chrono Trigger would be on there. Probably Super Metroid, Chrono Trigger, Super Mario RPG, Final Fantasy VI, and Zelda, Link to the Past, in no particular order. Yeah, it's just G. It's not like Gil or anything like that. Hey Raiden, how's it going? Hey, it's Princess. Oh, get it? So, Masa and Mune are from 12,000 BC, which is where Shala is from. Shala is the princess in 12,000 BC. She's the daughter of the Queen Zeal. Oh, like Scala? I guess that would make sense, like Scholar. Hey, it's Gato, and the sprite's pretty similar. They did a pretty good job of making a 3D Lucas house. Some hype right here. Oh, Shala, yeah. Now this is your big Chrono Trigger hype sequence. This is sort of like there's a sequence like this in Mother 3 that takes you back to Earthbound. After not much Earthbound in the game until then. Actually, Mother 3 is a good analog to this one, although I think that game is better than Chrono Cross at the end of the day. It has some similar like OBT dubs problems, but you can get away with OBT dubs a little bit better in the Earthbound universe. Thank you. No probs. I really like the Gato, and just this map in general. Legend of Dragoon? Yes, I rented it around when it came out. So I think I only played it for one cycle. Like, I played it for the 5 days that I rented it for. I didn't beat it. But that's on the list to play on stream since I hear it's a good game and... Oh, no problem. I knew what you meant. Dragon of Dragoon. Now we'll do Legend of Dragoon, we'll do Legend of Legaia. I probably won't do every PS1 JRPG. Like, remember this game called Beyond the Beyond that came out pretty early? That, like, you had a random battle every like 3 or 4 steps. It was pretty brutal. Okay, let me know in chat if stream cuts out at all. I keep getting little pop-ups in chatty saying that stream is offline, which it doesn't seem like it actually is. Sometimes the chat is actually what's offline and the stream is coming through fine. Cool, thank you. I guess if it wasn't, you wouldn't be able to hear me ask that. We're gonna save Chrono Cross after this fight, by the way. We're gonna wrap up Mega Man X, maybe wrap up Captain Toad. I guess it depends how far we get to Mega Man X. And then 4 to 6 Pacific is 5SC Tactics. Hey, Sly Cooper, hey, Mr. Ash, how's it going? Yeah, only in this hallway too. It's cool. You can see him in an early cutscene too, where Kid is like having a nightmare. It's like, what possesses Luca to open an orphanage? Like, make up your minds, is she a mad scientist? Yeah, you can see Chrono and Luca, Luca and Marley, Ayla, there's Robo, there's a new in the bottom middle. Get that ice gun though. Yeah, I think I have to get the ice cut first. can't use my ice breath, unfortunately. Diva dress. Guardia? No. I don't remember anything about Guardia, at least. Not yet, though. This one's actually a PS1 game, Oris. But yeah, I'm using it on an emulator. I own a physical copy, but it's much more convenient to stream from an emulator than it is to rig up my actual SNES. Also higher quality for you guys. Got it, Mine for Fish, thank you. You hear that sound that played when I got hit by fire with the Chrono Cross equipped? It'll come up later. You can see there's a little red orb on top too. Chrono Trigger, though, Oris, is Super Nintendo. The hell did Fargo go? This kid? Chrono is cool. Call me sis. Hey, ass maggot. Robo made the desert green. Yes, he did. Wait, so is there actually a time limit here? Because, like, Masa and Mune have popped up every now and then. Maybe I'm, like, dicking around and shouldn't be. Okay, thank you. Might just be... I see. That makes sense. What's up, Fate and Harley? Oh, I think I screwed up and didn't get her level 7 tech. Oh well. Might still be able to do it, we'll see. No, never mind. I'll see where my save point is. This is where I was gonna save for the night and switch over to Mega Man X2. So if I remembered to save right before I went in there, then I'll just make a save in a different slot, and tomorrow we'll start from here and go ahead and get her level 7 tech. I do like the cutscenes in this game. Yeah. Or Shawa. Aw. Yeah, you saw her glasses. Shouldn't have lied to her, Surge. Yeah. Hey, thanks for following or hosting, Coperick. Appreciate it. Yeah, good music throughout that whole sequence. All right. Naming a scientist character with glasses Lucia was pretty rude. She's just fine for some reason. What? My wound? Let me just hang a lampshade right on top of that question. Be honest, I have no idea. None at all. Alright, let's see. Where did I save last time? It didn't happen. Shh. Shh. Quiet now. And thanks again for the host, Cop Eric. Appreciate it. Alright, so it's time for Mega Man X2. I'm gonna do that till we beat it, and then if we have time, we'll do some Captain Toad, and then it's back to Final Fantasy Tactics. So give me one sec while I boot up my Wii U. That's where we left off.